topic is the protective group. It is very important in frequently asked university question. The functional group are the most reactive site in every starting molecule. But frequently undecided reaction is accompanied. Frequently the decide reaction is accompanied by some of the side reaction due to the presence of multiple functional group in the starting material. So it is very difficult to mask or impossible to seal the one of the functional group and by making the reaction in the other functional group. So we have to suppress the unwanted side reaction. So the protection means it is the masking the more active functional group in the starting material and make the desired reaction in the least reactive functional group. And after the desired reaction we can deprotect the functional group. Okay, consider the example. If the paracetamol is the starting material, suppose our starting material is the paracetamol consisting of the two functional group amide and OH. So if you are adding any chemical reagent into the system, into the starting material, the reagent will attack in the two functional group, hydroxyl group and amide linkage. But in every multiple functional group starting material, some of the function group are more reactive than the other. So if you are decide to make the reaction in a least reactive functional group, we have to protect or we have to mask the most reactive functional group. That is the protection of the functional group. So usually we are using the protective we are masking the active functional group in the organic synthesis are hydroxyl group, carbonyl group, carboxylic acid and amines. First of all, we are moving into the protection of the hydroxyl functional group, alcohol. So how will you protect the hydroxyl group, functional group? Usually we are making the hydrogen in the hydroxyl group are replaced by the most bulky protective group. So the reactivity of that functional group is eliminated or protected. The hydroxyl group is protected, and after the desired reaction we have to deprotect the protective group. That means we have to eliminate the protective group and we can regain the hydroxyl group. See here in the example it is given an alcohol. If you are using PPH3 CCl as a protective group, so the hydrogen in the hydroxyl group combined with the chlorine in the protective group and HCl is eliminated. So the hydrogen is replaced by most bulkier group, that is the CpH3 thrice. So we can easily make the reaction in this material, and after the desired reaction we can eliminate the reaction which is represented in the bottom. We can eliminate the protective group and we can regenerate the functional group again. This is the principle. Next we are moving to the different varieties of the protective group which is used for the protection of the hydroxyl group. First is the silyl group. So the first three, that is TMS, TES, TIPS, these are the silyl protective group used for the protection of the hydroxyl group. See here in the example, here also the alcohol is present, ROH, in which the hydroxyl group is protected by using trimethyl silyl chloride. So the hydrogen in the hydroxyl group in chlorine in the trialkyl silyl group is combined together and HCl is eliminated. So the hydrogen in the alcohol is protected by the trialkyl silyl group. And after the desired reaction we can easily deprotect the protective group by using acid hydrolysis. These are the protected form of the, that means the TMS, TS, these are the protected form of the alcohol of the silyl group. Okay, the hydrogen in the hydroxyl group and chlorine in the silyl group is eliminated. So these are the protected nature of the hydroxyl group by using silyl alkane.